A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning with the house.
I'm just going to start at the beginning with the house. What the frig happened here?
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Okay, this actually looks really bad. There we go, it's a bit better. There we go. What's in the mailbox?
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Okay.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Just pushes that like it's nothing.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
I got a key.
Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
You never know. You never know. Oh, that was a body. I actually got a little scared.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Okay. If I click that, I zoom in. Click that, I zoom. What the f? Now I'm really confused. There's a deer. There's just a deer. Oh, I scared it. That's fantastic.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it.
I wouldn't either. I would wonder what's wrong with
And now I
myself.
have questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
How does a house know the answers to questions you have? So
The house was exactly like
that's my house?
the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Yo, you know what this shit reminds me of? Fucking the Weasley's house. That's what it reminds me of.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
No shit, I would too if I was part of the Hogwarts world. Where I feel like I am right now. What's this? I saw it shining, so I didn't know if it was anything.
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Okay.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Ah, shucks.
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
Hello, is anybody home? I hope somebody's home. Can I go here? Ooh. Yo, shut up.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
No, real? I'm so confused. I'm literally confused.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
Fuck! Can't see anything.
For the first time in years.
So today we are right there and there. I don't know.
I felt like I was home.
It kind of looks like something you would see in Hogwarts. It's kind of trippy, actually.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
That's
like how
sad.
only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
Ha! Only one restaurant. Fucking Chinese food. I hate that.
Or how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
No shit! It's a fucking cat!
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it. Like a smile.
Well, there's really seen me in 30 years. Oh, fuck, packing peanuts.
Got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
Well, that's cocked. Is there a reason why it's cocked?
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
That's a trip. I'd say fuck that.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms.
Did
Then
she?
Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Really? Okay. Gregory.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
That's trippy. Who's this? Calvin? We're gonna
My
say...
grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Oh, what? Seth Hofstadter Finch and Eddie.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10
Edith.
and she was painting my portrait.
That's some trippy shit. This way?
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Barbara this, Barbara that. Barbara go there, Barbara go here. Yo, there's even more stairs? What the fuck?
Edie's father Odin built the original house.
Odin. Huh. Barbara.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years. Until America grew out of it.
I would too.
Mom must have locked the 3rd floor stairs on the night we left.
What about the key? What about the key? The key. Wouldn't the key do something? At least I think it would. I don't know. Molly.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with. If she hadn't died in 1947.
Oh, that's sad. I'm sorry, Molly. Whoa. There's bugs. Yo, this door's open.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
That's trippy. There's a book
Louis
there.
told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Just where this key fits, it'll be... Okay.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Mom, what were you afraid of? Is there a fucking demon up in our fucking bread thingy regime, bobber?
Well, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me. Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. But I had no idea what was behind that door.
You never know.
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
I wouldn't either, actually. I'm confused. There we
I
go.
grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Okay.
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
So now what? That's my question. Oh, right there. Read the... This bitch does not want to read a book. There we go.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen.
Did you?
It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
And you ate your gerbil. Yeah? That's what happened?
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
There's little turds in there. That's disgusting.
My
Just don't eat the
Halloween
pumpkin.
candy was all gone.
Aww. Sad kid. Go eat the fish. Yes? Oh.
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Aww. Should've ate Christopher. I think he would have let you eat him. Can I please? Thank you. Is there a shit in here that I can eat? No.
I
Eat some
kept
toothpaste?
eating and eating.
Toothpaste. What an odd kid. Eating some toothpaste.
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
There's a
It
bird.
was a barn swallow going back to her nest.
Eat it. Eat it. Eat it.
I reached out for her.
Aww.
Suddenly, I was a cat.
What the fuck? I'm so confused. I'm just so I'm literally so
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Come here, birdie. You're mine. You're mine. Oh. Birdie, you're mine. You're mine. No. You're not mine. You're mine. No. Do I get this bird yet?
I jumped and I almost got her.
No. Oh, what the fuck?
I could tell she was getting really tired.
Mine.
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating.
I just jumped 2 freaking branches. What the hell?
Her up.
There we go.
And suddenly, I was an owl.
Oh.
First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
So I swooped down and I grabbed it. Can I,
Rabbits.
Where? I hear you. Where are they? It's pissing me off. Where are the rabbits? Oh, there's one. Hey. Hey, rabbit, rabbit, rabbit.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
What can you eat bigger? What are you, fat? So I'm gonna fucking try to hunt a deer next.
A mama rabbit.
Where? Right there? Right there.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark. I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
I'm so confused.
I wanted fat, juicy seals. I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Where? Dun 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 dun. No, I missed. Dun 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 I missed again. God damn it. Nana.
Jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
What am I? I hate that sound. What the hell am I supposed to? I'm so confused.
Now I was a monster and I smelled people everywhere.
I'm so confused.
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Yeah, that was quiet. I just missed something. Woo! That should made me jump.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
The drunken sailor. His belly with a rusty razor belly in the morning. Drunken sailor, what should we do with a drunken sailor? What should we do with a drunken sailor?
Passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
I don't know. I kind of want to know what this is.
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old book.
Wait, I'm not a snake. I forgot about that. Something weird. And up I go. Oh, I'm through the toilet. Oh, yo, piss off. Let me move. Thank you.
I got closer and closer.
We're at her room. No, no human. Are we getting another human? Is that what's happening?
All my stomach started growling.
Is that what's happening?
And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time.
Oh my god.
I didn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
I literally have the chills.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
I'm so confused. What? Now there's a putty cat outside.
This will be obvious later, but My mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Jeez. There's so much shit in here.
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Poor dude.
Her room was like a museum.
What's this?
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan.
Johan!
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
Dude brought his house. That dude's boss.
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Damn.
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
Huh.
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
Okay.
His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
That bitch. How the fuck do I... There we go.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
I'd say.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed.
Yep.
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
So we're going to the... I want to sit in my tub. Yeah, this is
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Okay. So that locked?
It was a pretty big trace.
Yeah, I can see that. Can I possibly get...
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity. I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Oh.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
I bet. So I can't get it that way. So there's a different way to get out. I gotta figure out which way that is. It's not that way. Is there a way in the ceilings? No. So I'm guessing there's something here that I'm missing. Oh. More hidden secret passages. Ah, that's funny. There's a secret room in the bathroom. And there probably is. And
there's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
that's trippy.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Is that the camera? Is that the camera? I don't know. Probably not. wonder where I am now. Oh! Yeah, that's cool.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
That's cool. Let's lead to another room. It does. Leads to another room that I'm not going to yet. I'm gonna see what's up here first.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
What's this?
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch.
By
The thing
Sam
I remember
Finch.
is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Do I got a broken foot? Oh, I do. Just a kid
My
swinging.
brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly. But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible.
Do I gotta wait? I jump?
Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Jumped it already.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up. Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind.
Can this dude jump already?
That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Oh, let's do the jump. This dude's gonna fucking, like, backflip himself. Or something.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
What the fuck? That was some fucked up shit.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
That was some fucked up shit. That's how I would close a book nowadays. I probably do the same thing.
Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room. Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Oh, well, that's sad. Some sad parents.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Oh, I'm back there, okay. Where am I now?
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Huh? Well, if you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, comment what you guys want to see of anything, and I'm also doing a Q&A soon, so leave your questions down below and you'll get featured in a video. And if you're new, subscribe. And this has been Soars. Until next time, with all of your guys' support, peace.